Ooh, welcome back, gamers, to the Experience Points podcast. And on tonight's discussion, we are going to discuss the incomparable Final Fantasy
Final Fantasy VII
VII
Remake.
remake. Really?
Yes, really.
Jackass. Okay, so I'm going to just start the game and just run through the demo, and we're going to discuss the things that we see along the way. Starting off with this amazing opening. Oh my god. I literally just after I recorded it, I just paused it and just stared at Ares for a long time.
I bet you did. That's why you said Aaron is so beautiful. Did they show something else at the end? And I don't know. I mean, they showed that little thing at the end, but I'm like, what? Okay.
I mean, just look, just those.
Yeah, I know.
Those eyes. Sorry. But I do like. But first and foremost, I had no idea what the hell she was staring at in the original game. I was like, I didn't know what she was looking at. No clue.
Oh, she was looking at us.
Yeah, she is. But she's actually looking at the Mako coming out of the pipes. It's like floating from the pipes and into the air.
I'm going to still call it Mako. I'm going to call it Mako until I hear Mako too many more times.
I'm going to start with Mako now, so I can get used to it now.
Mako.
Mako's a shark. So then...
Mako, shut up.
It is a shark.
I didn't say it wasn't.
But they definitely made this opening a lot more dramatic with her hearing the sound and running away. I thought that was genius.
Well, plus they made the opening seem a bit more, well, as you said, dramatic. Yes, it does have that. It's a super happy sound that just yay, off.
Then I don't know if you remember or not, but they had like some Sephiroth music kind of spliced in there a little bit, which is really cool. I was a little disappointed at this part in the opening when they showed the helicopters, and in the original they had the light sweep over the camera and it revealed the logo. On this one, like the comet kind of comes down in the form of the logo, which is cool.
Meteor.
But the meteor. But I was hoping to get that swoosh of light, which I always loved from the original. But it's not a deal breaker by any means, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's a bit different. I'm okay with it.
And then just seeing this world realize this gives me chills. And they did such a good job with everything, like from the location and revealing that with the smoke behind the train. It's those small touches you just really appreciate.
Yeah.
Also really enjoy the costumes of the soldiers. You can actually see their eyes now. Bong. Whereas in the original, it looks like the three eyes on the helmet was their eyes.
Yeah, they did look kind of terrible. But it's okay.
I'm going to say I loved all the voices except for Biggs. I thought Biggs' voice was a little bit too deep.
Well, he ain't no Wedge. Wedge sounded perfect for his size and everything.
He did.
Jesse's voice reminds me some anime or something. I know I've heard her voice because it's like a very known voice to me.
I'm gonna look up the voice actor and see exactly who that is.
You're up. You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
Big's already talking enough to his voice to bother me anyways.
I got you, and that's true because after this first part of the game, you're pretty much done with him anyway. I mean, you do run across him.
He dead.
Who the hell? Hands where I can see him.
I forgot he died. Damn, spoilers, thanks.
That's not a damn spoiler.
Have fun.
Well, who knows? Maybe he won't die in this game. Maybe those three will stay alive.
There you go, they did change a lot of stuff.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
I came across something earlier that kind of made me sad. They said that a boy Red 13 won't be
I saw
playable
that. Maybe not
in
the
the
first
remake.
Maybe not the first part. Maybe not the first part.
And that's exactly what I'm thinking. If they don't put him in this game, people are gonna riot.
Yeah, I would be surprised. I mean, but they even showed him, so he's definitely in the game. But
Exactly. I was pissed about that because I was hoping to wait for that reveal. Real quick, something I ran across. I don't know if you saw it or not, but after that second fight, before you jump the turnstile, if you go over to the vending machines, there is one of those red fire guys on the vending machine.
you mean a bomb? Yeah, I
one
saw
of
that.
those red bottom guys. I thought that was cute.
There's a lot of vending machines around. I noticed, but yes, they do have a lot of like sub the little small things. There's another thing that shows like I'm not sure if it was like I'll find it when I get to it again. It was kind of like showed what looked to be another Final Fantasy game's character in it. It had like the name Lovers or something like that.
Nice. Peace out. Gotcha. Combat is extremely satisfying. Love Punisher mode with Cloud. So cool that they did that. I would never ever guessed that they would do something like that with him.
I like the more fluidness of normal mode, but it's good when you need to stagger something.
100%. It took me a minute to get used to the ATB bar filling up and actually having to use that in order to use items, spells, you know, whatever. It just took a minute, even though it makes 100% perfect sense. But it just like to have it in this context was like, this is a little weird. I just had to get used to it, and it took me halfway through fighting that boss to actually get used to the ATB meter filling up.
Oh, I had to because I had to start learning. Well, I had a couple of issues the first time I fought the boss, but of course then the damn thing when I was finally getting somewhere. The freaking game freezes. I was like, why?
He isn't a soldier anymore.
Well, this is good practice for the second and third time around.
I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig.
And in the beginning of the game, just like in the original, Cloud is definitely a badass, but you don't.
Oh snap! I just found a Mickey Mouse looking thing in here, which must be it's a Kingdom Hearts scroll or something.
Where?
It's over like right before they give you the thing where they tell you can break the Mako boxes, like before you turn that corner, there's like this little thing that looks like Mickey Mouse with a it's definitely Mickey Mouse. I'm not exactly sure what incarnation of it, but that thing is Mickey Mouse. He's holding a dog.
What? I gotta find this. You're actually ahead of me on the demo.
It says The Adventure of Stamp Book 3.
Come on.
What?
Nobody do something this crazy just for money.
Interesting.
They may not think you're a
Pretty
true
sure that's
believer,
something to do with
but you know
Peggy
what
on
I
that phone.
think?
Not interested.
What?
I've got to find this.
Oh, and then next to it is what I was talking about, the Loveless, which looks like it looks like it could be another character from a different Final Fantasy game. It looks like it's a jewelry store or something like that. I don't know. Or oh no, it's a movie actually. Loveless opened 6/25 at 1800 hours.
Every last gift.
Loveless is one of the shops or clubs in the game, isn't it?
I don't know for sure. I'm
Because
just saying that's the kind of stuff you can see if you look on the walls. Like I actually noticed that when I played yesterday.
the first time I played through, obviously I just played just to play it, and then the second time I was actually stopping and looking around to see what I could find, like on the walls and everything.
You know
That's
how I
interesting.
play.
I know how you play. Get him, boy. Don't get him, boy. You about to die. And
Oh,
then
that damn dog.
on my third playthrough, I forgot that you can actually like hold the button down and do moves that way. So I was doing a lot better with my staggering because I had that. I was just taking it out. And the stagger and pressure gauge comes from Final Fantasy 13.
Well, yeah, they've been doing. Actually, I think they might have even done it in 12, maybe. I know 13 did it. I think 12 did have an incarnation of it, not exactly in the full form. And you know, 15 will also have staggering. But yes, 13. They didn't have pressure in 13, but they definitely did have the stagger.
Yes. And that was a little bit annoying because you couldn't really do damage on anybody until you freaking staggered them half the damn time.
Unless you were OP like me, you just break through bitches.
Kill this damn dog. There we go. 160 times damage. 160% times damage.
Okay, I was gonna say you could have killed Sephiroth the one hit. 160 times damage.
cannot wait to see the materia system. That's the one thing I was kind of disappointed about this demo. Man, I'm glad that they didn't show everything. They got to save something for the damn game.
Well, they didn't even give you materia until you were like past. They didn't get you to use materia until you were like past the second Mako reactor in the original game. So I'm not surprised at that at all. You might have gotten it before then. I can't remember for sure.
Open that gate, bruh. The freaking banter between Cloud and Baird is just genius.
Well, Bear's a damn bully.
It's so good to see that relationship come to life. I love it.
The funny thing, oh,
We've got company.
so you're 1 year old.
I got you, puppy. I got you.
Should be easy.
Peace out. I like the part at the end when we're trying to escape and he's like, I just need 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, get him, bro. There we go. Gotcha. Boom.
Was never in doubt.
I'm trying to find this damn thing that you're talking about. I think I'm almost to the part where they're talking about breaking the boxes. Let's see what
It was
else.
pretty early on. It was before you fight the dog.
Really? You sure about
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's like a little after when you jump the thing in the.
that? I missed that then.
Yeah, you did.
I like how you can make any character the leader and play with them that way. That's cool as hell. So you don't
I
have
didn't
to.
actually know that. You mean so you can run around with Barrett instead of Cloud, for
Yep.
example? I didn't
Yep.
try that.
If you want to. I love how you can switch off and give them directions mid-battle
That's good.
instead
I
of
like how easily you can switch between them too. Like just
half a
tap
second.
button.
Half a second, if that. But it's definitely a juggling component to it, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, sometimes you have to do it.
I love how each character feels like an individual character and not the same thing over and over again.
I mean,
I
with
cannot
different attacks.
wait to see. No, it is
I
different.
mean,
tactics,
that's what I
but-
mean. Like they play like their own character,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
like if it's Cloud with a gun, or
Exactly.
it's Cloud with punching.
And I was doing a little bit of experimenting last night when I was fighting the Scorpion.
So how do we get to the bridge?
And I was running around with Cloud, and I was doing some dodging and rolling with Cloud. And he's really quick, he's really fast. But then I switched over to Bear, and I was doing the same thing. And he's like this big, behemoth running around super slow. And I was doing some dodging with him, and it's like this super slow dodge roll,
Yeah, it makes
which was really cool.
Different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen
It's
one.
also very nice to see the attention to detail on Cloud, not only Cloud, but of course Baird and everything. But it's good to see all those things come to life. There was one particular point at the end of the demo, right before the demo ends, when you walk out a door and the camera's like really close on Cloud's back, and the light is hitting him from above, and you could just see all the detail on his armor. You know what I'm saying? And on the sword, and his hair, and it's like, damn.
He's alone. If we
Yeehaw.
take him.
Also, too, something I discovered: if you push the trackpad in when you're fighting enemies, it will bring
it brings
up
up like the thing where you can like see their data and stuff.
exactly. And that's something that I didn't know until my second playthrough. I was just pushing buttons and messing around.
I knew it, I just didn't use it too much.
I gotcha. All done. Come on inside, baby.
Let's move.
He always knows.
Jesse crushing on your boy.
Yeah, I mean, if Tifa was there, she'd probably be kind of mad. Oh, I'm sorry, Tifa. The actual way I pronounced her name
Thank
before
you.
I changed my mind on everything.
Thank
Everybody
you.
having,
Someone who
hey,
can
don't
get
you be
us the passcode.
don't you be thinking I'm the one that always originally
No
called
one
her
else at the
Tifa.
Remake will talk to us, but
Yeah,
what can
okay.
you do?
Just like everything else. She did everything else first. I'm going to start calling you Trump.
No, I'm not a self-delusional moron.
It was me. I did it first before anybody. And it was best ever. Yeah, do not be that guy. Thanks. You're the best.
No, because I will never call Aerith.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not.
Stop
She
asking
will
that.
always be heiress in my heart.
That's right. I will agree with you there. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that cutscene. My first time skipping a cutscene. It's kind of taking a minute to load up.
There's only one time it takes time to load up. Every other time it's pretty much seamless. It's the time when it's like you go from outside of the Mako building to the inside, and that's because that's where you got that big cutscene with President Shinra and Heimdall or whatever the hell his name is.
Heidegger.
Heidegger.
Yeah. But I just skipped the cutscene where they hop on the elevator and start talking and whatnot, and it went to a loading screen. It kind of took a minute.
Yeah, that's the one where I think that's the one where they're going inside the Shinra building. That's like the longest one. All the others, like if you do all the other skips, it's like instant to the whatever you're doing.
Gotcha.
Maybe your PS4 is just being slow.
Maybe. I was actually shocked about how many times I almost died fighting just the regular guys. I mean, I'm talking about after you fight the Scorpion, you get some tough little fights after that.
Yeah, but honestly, the Scorpion was the hardest thing that I fought. Like everything else is a joke in comparison to the Scorpion.
Of course. Most definitely. Let's see, where's Braver? Give me that Braver. Give me that Braver. Boom! Oh, I love the...
I love when they say, make it rain!
I love the shortcut menu that they have via Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3.
Wait, what?
If you hold L1, you can actually have a shortcut menu, and you can put whatever you want on L1 square.
Oh, you mean you want
L1
them
circle.
to do that in this, or you mean it's in this?
No, it's in this.
Oh.
If you push start, and are you playing the game now?
Yes.
Okay, push start.
Mm-hmm.
Go to battle settings, and
Oh.
right there is also too where you can set the different leader if you want. But if you go down, if you click on cloud, like push X on cloud, and then that's where you could change the shortcut menu, and you could put whatever you want for any button, including a limit break.
Oh, that's okay. That'll be really nice. I'm not gonna do it now, but that'll be really nice.
I had mine set up. My first run I went through, I was going through the battle menu. I was going through the menu itself, just checking things out because I wanted to see what everything was. I was actually trying to find some damn materia, but obviously it wasn't there. So I found this and I set everything up the way I wanted it to, and it made battles go a lot easier, especially for healing.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say definitely for healing,
So
because I be healing a lot.
So that was definitely a great little thing that they implemented in there. Because that's one of my favorite parts of Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3 is having that shortcut there. It just made things so much easier.
I'm pretty sure it was in Kingdom Hearts 1 too, while you're just trying to be hating on Kingdom Hearts 1.
I'm not hating part 1. I don't think it was in part 1, to be honest.
I think it was.
Something else I'm going to have to look up. Yeah, chick, I know. There we go. I know how to run through these lasers.
They made it sound a lot harder than it was good actually be.
I know, right? Because it was easy as hell, and then if they hit you, it takes off like 10 HP. I was expecting like a couple of hundred.
I thought I was gonna just die or like being critical, like 1 hit point left.
That's good. They got you sucked into it, which is a beautiful thing. I'm just gonna follow her and see if I can make it through.
Come on then. Pretty easy.
She just ran through that damn laser. You lying asses. She ran straight through the laser. Jackasses.
Here's them NPCs for you, and it looks like the game froze.
Aww.
It could be loading, but I think it was because I did skip a cutscene, but I'm pretty sure the game froze. We'll see in a moment though. I never did really re-download it. I was supposed to delete it and re-download it again.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rushed in,
I think this game is a healthy mix of 10, 15,
give us an opening.
and 13. And I think they just took the best aspects of all those games over the years and just added them onto this and just perfected them. And it's just
Okay, 10. Explain to me where the 10 part comes in.
you have to have a specific specific weapon to beat certain bad guys. But in 10 that was annoying because like if you had a flying type, like there was no way to beat that thing unless you had Waka. And that was a pain in the huge ass. And I hated that.
But you remember all of your characters were always there. It isn't like you had to like change your party members up.
Right, and I fully understand that, but still, if somebody wasn't in the party, you had to switch out and then use that person.
Always had everybody at access. You did not. I just said this. I literally just said this.
I'm talking about in mid battle is what I'm talking about.
But it's literally one button press or two presses, and then they literally come in and take the person's place. So it's not even like you have to waste time. It's literally seconds. It takes seconds. It annoyed you. It wasn't that bad at all.
It was annoying to me.
You didn't have to have Waka. If you were OP, only time it mattered was like near the end of the game. Otherwise, you didn't have to have Waka. You could always just use magic.
And if there was somebody that was dead, that was even more annoying.
Well, then you shouldn't let your people die, dog.
That was stupid. Anyway, I just found that annoying. I didn't like that mechanic at all. That was one of my gripes about that damn game. But they utilized it in here. So I'm curious to see how they utilize Tifa and how they utilize Ares, and then even further along down the road, Sid and 13. Oh my god, I can't wait.
That's our target.
That'd be so good. I'm glad that they're currently working on the sequels. So hopefully they're just a year apart, not 2-3 years down the road.
Eric's opinion, once again, it should have all came out in one big ass 300 gigabyte game.
Yeah, okay, that would have been fun to download.
You can download it in like chapters, like back in Metal. I don't know if you played Metal Gear Solid 4 on PlayStation 3, but you literally like downloaded like levels, like chapters or whatever you want to call it. Like you like go through the first part, then you like downloaded the second part, then you go through that. That was pretty cool, actually.
Did not know that.
I think that was a big ass game.
It might be a function on the PlayStation 5, I heard.
Well, they were always saying they'll let you like download individual parts of the game. Like you can download the single player, or you can like download the multiplayer, which is a good idea, which they really need to do because a lot of times you play the single player and then you're done with it, but then you got the multiplayer that you're going back and forth on. But you don't want no 80 gigabytes on your freaking hard drive, just keeping it stuck all the time.
Exactly. I just tested out the theory. If you set the different leader that you run around as them, that's not true. I'm thinking that they just take over in battle.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's who you'll start with when you battle them. Because even if you're controlling Barrett at the end of a fight, as soon as you do, back to Cloud.
Yeah, jump straight to Cloud. Actually, let me test it out right now. I just set Barrett as a leader, and yep, you start off as him. Okay, yep, that's what it is. Boom, boom, boom. Barrett's a freaking beast in this game, man. Oof. And I love how they did the limit breaks. When you pick it, it's like a small little invisible bar that's kind of there. It's nice. Actually nice. Nice aesthetically.
Yeah.
And not all limit breaks are
created equal.
100%. Which makes me curious as to how they're going to dole out the rest of them and how you upgrade.
Well, what do you mean 100%?
I said 100% agreeing with you is what I was saying.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. Because you have Braver, which is a regular move, basically. It is a special move, but it's basically just a regular move. You can do it any time.
I see what you're saying. It's like, not all of the limit breaks are limit breaks in this game. Like you said, Braver just became like an AC move, but not a limit break move.
Exactly. And then they got a few other different moves, like the Focus Slash, which is a move that wasn't in the regular game, unless I'm mistaken.
Focus Slash. Sounds like something that's a damn Pokemon game, really. Focus Slash.
And Barrett's Steel Skin move. I don't remember that one either.
No, that's definitely unique. And I think they had to do it because it's like you can't just be all aggressive. Like Ares will be the one that you'll really be wondering about. Like all of hers are legit healing ones back in the
Pretty
day. So
cocky,
we'll
ain't
see what they do for in this game. Because I feel they gotta have some kind of offense for, or at least like some kind of a buffing ability, like maybe buff the defenses and stuff of your party,
Mm-hmm.
or make
But
them like more effective against a certain enemy type.
Right, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna have that too. But from what I've seen, she's also a good fighter in this game too. So I'm really excited about that.
Well, she's better than her weird little jump forward of her staff trick.
Better leave my boo alone. This is my girl.
We barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use
I think that's
think whatever you want?
all I can really think about. Oh, well, here goes something else. The fact that you can actually get captured by the enemies. I don't know if you ever had this happen to you when you fought the sweeper, but the sweeper can actually jump on you and like step on you and hold you down. Have you ever had that happen?
Not against the sweeper, no. But here's my question: how do you actually rescue them? Because the first couple times, I know I switched. I got to the point where you gotta switch and try to help them. But like, I know at least one time I didn't actually help them because they made a comment like, I was just about to help you or something like
Yeah.
that.
I see. What I do is I switch over and I use a strong ass attack, and it usually just helps that way. And I'm about to tech this right now. Overcharge. Got him. Yep. As soon as I hit that last shot and overcharge, it knocked him down.
So basically, when you hit with a big move or something like that, it works. Okay, I noticed I was thinking you have to target like a particular part of the monster, or do you have to like try to actually like interact with the character? So basically, just do a crap ton of damage to help them. Oh,
Yes, sir.
fair
That's
enough.
all you gotta do. I need to heal up, Lord.
Oh
Switch it
man,
up,
you know how I like to say I ain't gonna use potions. No, I gotta use potions in this game.
Hell yeah, you
I
gotta use
use
potions in
so
this damn game.
many potions.
You gotta use potions, damn it.
That's when I learned you have to have that damn ATB charge just to use items.
Yep, exactly. At first I was like, oh, that's kind of a drag. Hashtag Shikamaru, but I loved it afterwards. Because it adds some strategy to the game.
Yeah, because otherwise, just get a million potions. Oh, I'm not gonna lose.
Exactly. It adds a very cool dynamic to the game. Alright, let's use Cure. Is there anything else you can think of?
Well, I was gonna say in general, I see how the game is so long now, just from playing the demo. It's
Yes.
like, with all of the interactions that they add to it, like,
Nice.
because it only takes it would only take you 20 minutes to do this on the original game.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
with all the interactions, like the visuals that they do, the conversations, all that extra interaction, and how long it takes to beat like bosses and even just like harder enemies.
Never seen
It's
this
like even without having random encounters, you're
Yes.
gonna have a long go for it. Just how they do it. So yeah, I understand how they can make the whole first part of the game a game in its own right, but I still wish they would have put it all together. 300 gig. Oh, and also I can definitely see how the first game will be 100 gigabytes because Final Fantasy 15 was like 86 gigabytes.
I know, right? Get us
Yeah.
out of here. Gotta heal up.
And
Yeah.
to say the least, this game is like it's fuller than Final Fantasy 15. Like just in the
Oh, yeah.
damn Mako reactor, you just see all the details that weren't there in Final Fantasy 15. Like you may have had that detail like the main city, but that's like it.
Exactly. This is a lot more dense, and just watching the end of that, I'm just excited to get out of this damn thing and just meet Ares and run around and
Well, that meeting would have really happened in like 5 minutes after we
I know, which is why I'm so pissed off about it. Damn it, jackasses! It's not fair. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they did.
Knew
And
what
I'm
they were
fine
doing.
with that. You'll get to play it in a month.
This month needs to fly by. Well, this past 3 months have flown by. Past 2 months have flown by. Yeah, you gotta heal. Yeah, really gotta heal. Heal! Heal, Cloud, don't die. I've not died yet. I've not had a death scenario yet, so.
I died once, but it was
Wasn't expecting
a bootleg learning experience when that was like the first time I was fighting the Scorpion, and it's like actually it wasn't even the first time, it was the second time I fought it because after the game I didn't die the time the game froze, but I didn't make it as far. But it's like I tried to use I did something dumb and like Barrett died, no, Cloud died. So I tried to use the Phoenix down, but I didn't realize it worked the first time. So I kind of like spammed it and used 2 back to back. So when when Cloud died again, I was pretty much F because I used both of my Phoenix downs, and I thought I had a third one, but I don't know what happened to that one.
Nice.
So basically, I wasted one of my items, and so I was pretty much
I
screwed
gotcha.
after that.
I love how they have the effects. Well, first of all, this damn thing in tactical mode, when you push X and you try to pick something and everything slows down like ultra slow motion, so damn cool. Like you can't describe that. You have to play it in order to like really experience how freaking cool.
Yeah, I agree. Although they did something similar to that in Final Fantasy 15 as well. But as I've always said, Final Fantasy 15 is pretty much just the diagram for Final Fantasy 7. Like it was the beta for Final Fantasy 7. That's how I look at Final Fantasy 15 in that aspect. I mean, you know, standalone, it was a game, it was decent, but it felt incomplete in many ways. Like a lot of people even say it was like they used it to test out what they want to do for 7 Remake.
100%. I need an ether. Is it ether or ether?
I call them ethers, but I used to call them ethers, so
I
call
remember.
them ethers. I call them ethers now.
Okay, because I called it something one time and you bit my damn head off. Make that damn mistake again. Don't piss off Eric when it comes to pronunciation.
I'm usually horribly wrong about pronunciation, but I just like to I defend my pronunciation.
Oh, trust me, I know. Stubborn ass. Ow, 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 ow. I gotta heal. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Also, too, the effects that you normally had in the older game, they upgraded them in this game, but they're pretty much still the same, which is still so damn cool.
Which effects are you talking about?
Like when you use Cure. When you use Cure in the old school days, they had the green light that come, surrounded you and came across, and they still had that in here, but it's just very subtle now. And I love that.
Think about it. It's because of the material. It's the material that does it. Green was they had red material, which is considered to be red material was summoning. Green material was like magic, like Cure, fire, stuff like that. Blue material is support material, so it won't have an essence in its own right, but like it powers up your stuff, like cure all, puts, what I meant. And then there's the yellow, which is support, or they call it tech or item material.
Yes.
Because it had the blue magic ability in that game. Limit. What was it called?
Got the blue one was called.
Enemy skill.
Yes. I thought those were yellow.
Yeah, it was. That's what I'm saying. That was yellow.
Okay.
But it's like an item. It's like things that give you new commands.
And
It was item material.
And that's something else I can't wait to see how they do with red. Like how are they gonna have you soak up the enemies, moves and stuff like that? Like how are they gonna pull that off and do that in this game? It's gonna be so good. Focus shot time.
It'll be interesting. Like sometimes you just gotta get hit by it. Sometimes you just have to see the move because there's certain healing moves that you won't be able to get hit by.
I hope they do it a totally different way in here, and it's gonna expand on the game and the lore of the game. After playing this damn demo, just extremely excited.
But you probably won't see it in the first game because you didn't get that material until after Midgar.
You are 100% correct. And I'm hoping that they don't somehow mess up the open world aspect of the game, because in this part it's very linear, you know what I'm saying, and it's very guided. But when they get to the open world, what are they gonna do?
Get your damn chocobo and be good. Chocobo. I'm calling it chocobo. No, man, when I was in band in high school, somebody called it a chochobo. I'm like, what the hell?
Now that's definitely wrong.
I know that's wrong. A chochobo? Like, what were you smoking Well, you came up with that pronunciation.
Poor baby. He needs to be smacked. And something else that I just discovered, which I'm pretty sure you probably found already, when the Scorpion brings up the shield, you actually have to go around the back, and you have to attack it from the very, very back.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way the very first time. That's when I really learned how you needed to use some damn you had to get the ACB or whatever the heck it's called just to
No,
use
I'm not
items
there.
because I was getting my ass whooped because I kept on trying to fight it with Barrett from the distance. I'm like, everything's doing nothing, and then you cannot dodge those freaking missiles that come down.
Yeah, I know,
So
right?
I was getting wrecked. Yeah, I did not learn that until like the second time.
That's funny. But that's cool, man. That's cool as hell. You actually have to attack a specific point. Like, there's no other point on this damn thing. You have to literally go around his ass and attack his ass.
Yeah, it was very smart because I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do here? And Cloud kept on like, you got to adapt. Like, what does that mean?
And it brings that level of exploration and wonder back to this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. They're so smart. So freaking smart. Ah! No more lasers. Get out of Punisher mode. You stop jumping on that damn wall, you bastard. Okay. Is there anything else you can think about? Anything that really stood out to you, that really impressed you, that just...
I mean, the game's beautiful. It's nice that you have your. It stays true to the original without being completely clone type game. I can't. Not too much else I can say. I know it's weird. But you know what? After you beat it all and they show Cloud, like he's walking around with that flower on it. It's like
that was awesome.
It isn't just like a thing that you get and then it just kind of disappears. No,
that was
it looks
so
like you're actually
awesome.
gonna be fighting with it. I wonder what can
yes, you do.
I wonder can you get if you get hit in that part, will it get damaged or something? That's interesting.
It's all good stuff, and I have seen some screenshots where the weapons actually changed because that was a huge concern of mine. Like, I was hoping that you would change the weapons, but I actually saw somebody with the freaking nail bat. Like, Cloud had the nail bat weapon, and he was using it.
Why wouldn't your weapons change? Even in Final Fantasy 15, your weapons changed.
So good.
You just couldn't see them half the time because they were kind of like mystical, appear out of thin air when you're starting to fight weapons, but they changed.
No, I'm talking about you can actually see the weapon.
No, I know.
Yeah.
On the other hand, why wouldn't it? That would just be bootleg. That would be lazy as hell if you're when we're in battle, this is gonna. No, that'd be bootleg. No.
Sometimes I do bootleg
like
things.
The most iconic weapon besides the Husker Sword and the Ultimate Weapon. That nail bat. That is the third most remembered weapon in the game.
And then you get all the special weapons for the characters, and then the ultimate weapons. So
that's
cool
gonna
to
be
see.
fun. No, I don't even want to imagine how hard it's gonna be to fight those weapons.
Yes. Oh, I ran across an article that I kind of I glanced at it because I saw it. I didn't want to read it, but they said that they repurposed Ruby Weapon in the game in some kind of shape or fashion. I didn't want to read it because I didn't want to spoil it, but that was the headline for sure.
Are you sure you weren't actually looking at Final Fantasy 14? Because 14 did actually introduce the Ruby Weapon as an enemy in the most recent patch, so you might have saw that.
Oh, okay. I got you. Well, I guess we'll find out, huh?
Yeah.
Come on, Barrett. Give me a focus attack. I'm almost done beating this damn.
The damn 3-tiered boss, like I wasn't expecting it to be all that long either, even though I kind of knew it would because they did show this a long time ago, but I didn't really watch too much of it. I'm like, yeah. I was like, oh my god, it's finally over. I won. Like, I felt like I beat Sephiroth after I beat that thing.
Oh, dude, and that fight is going to be insane.
Lord, I don't even want to imagine how they're going to do that first form.
Dude, imagine Omni Slash in this damn game. The summons, I cannot wait to see summons. I'm glad that they didn't have any summons in here, because I want to definitely say that.
Unless They did like Final Fantasy 15, where you gotta go get 99% killed by the you gotta go fight the stupid thing, the thing you said can pin you down. You gotta let it pin you down, then you gotta let it get you with like killing you, then it's gonna carry you away off screen. Then you have to like have Barrett shoot it right as you're about to be taken away, and then you fall off screen, and then you run into some material that has Ifrit, Shiva.
I remember the first time I saw Ramu in 15, I had to put my controller down.
Hell yeah!
It
It was so damn epic. Even the
It was
music.
insane. That was so cool. And I was hoping that they would do summons like that in here. I mean, not the way that you got to summon them, because I didn't like that.
That was random as hell how you had
Yeah, it was random. It kind of
Sometimes
pissed
you
me
get it
off.
like 5 times for the battle. Other times you don't get it once.
Exactly. I'm like, what the hell? But it was whatever. But there's like some material in this game. You can use them wherever you want. As far as that's my understanding. I heard somebody say that you might not be able to use them indoors because they're so big. I don't know if that's true or not, but
That would make sense. But then there's a lot of indoor areas in damn Final Fantasy 7, so I don't know how well that would work.
exactly. I mean, of course, the area I'm in now, the Mako reactor would be big enough for sure. I tried to avoid looking at the summons, but I saw Shiva.
I didn't see. The only person I've seen is Carbuncle, and Carbuncle looks like a retard. I'm sorry,
I
Carbuncle.
haven't seen Carbuncle. I've seen
Look.
I've seen Shiva, and I've seen the Chocobo one. And I don't like the Chocobo one from what I saw. It kind of made me sad. But
Nope, I haven't seen it. But yeah.
but we'll see.
Oh, okay, I'm just asking you this one question.
What's up?
Is Shiva hot?
Of course, you asked me that question.
Of course.
Honestly, it's been so long, I don't remember. I don't remember, to be honest. I mean, if that's the case, I don't remember. Then she probably wasn't, but we'll see. Because I know in one of the games she looked like a straight up dude, and it kind of pissed me off. I was like, come on now.
Wait, when did she look like a doozy?
There was one that she was like strong as hell. I was like, why is she so damn strong?
I mean, Final Fantasy X is like the one Final Fantasy that they dignified her being stronger than Bahamut, but she still looked like a chick. She didn't look like a dude.
And it definitely wasn't 10. Was it 12?
I was saying it might be 12 because 12 is legit the only one I've never actually seen Shiva in.
It might be 12, but I remember seeing her. I was like, why she got so many muscles?
Okay, so I gotta go Google Final Fantasy 12 Shiva image.
Please do it.
So you said she got muscles? No, that's not right.
Cool. 5 seconds is all we need.
5 seconds. Take it out. Take it out.
It's on you.
You actually got a picture of her?
I sure do. I think. Hold on, I'm about to send it to you in a second. Hold on.
There we go.
Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Ba, 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 ba. 43 minutes.
Keep it together.
Damn it! I hate when I try to look at. No, these are always the hard ones. I'm pretty sure it is the Final Fantasy 12, and if this is what I'm seeing, but it's hard to tell because I need to find it in a different place. You know, when you try to like do that one off of the base page, and you like try to click on the image, but then it just clicks to another image, but it's like never gives you the full image.
Exactly. tinyimage.com. Let's get some fire. Time to burn.
Oh.
All right, there's a little icon at the bottom. It's under my name, and it's actually under well, it was there. It was under my ATB bar. I saw that last night. I don't know what the hell it is.
An icon?
It's a small little square icon. It looked like teeth, if I'm not mistaken. And there was like a timer going around it. It's weird. It's hard to explain. But
Maybe it's a status debuff or buff.
yeah, it probably was, but I can't tell what the hell it was. Just gonna go ahead and finish out this demo because I'm like right there at the end. Ba, 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 ba. And these shock soldiers, it was so cool to see them. I was like, yeah, I know those guys. It was so cool. And those guys are hard. They kept dodging everything. Jackasses. There we go. You're out of there. Let's run. Excuse me. Anything that you're most excited about for the game, aside from just playing it?
Hold on. Playing it.
Cute. Let's go run. We got less than a month, so. Oh, we got just over a month.
A month and like a week. It's April 10th, right?
Yes. I was trying to switch those guys out. That didn't work out. Trying to skip those guys to get to the elevator.
Could you skip them? I was literally just fighting everything that came in my way.
Nope, you can't skip them.
I didn't think
They
so.
will not let you go to the elevator. I'm getting dominated over here, though. Shit, you cannot take on more than 2 guys at one time. It's not smart. Oh, don't run. Oh, that's something else too. I really enjoy the freaking the particle effects that you see.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Hit the ground and hitting the enemies. Alright, I need to go over by Baird because I'm getting whooped. Hopefully Baird's not dead. Where'd you go, fool? Damn, Baird's way down here. There we go. Make sure to aim this time. Ah, Cloud, come over here. Help me. Ah. Did you find it yet?
No, it's irritating.
These guys are tearing me apart. Lord, I'm never doing that again.
It's like when I printed this video for Final Fantasy 14 Shiva, it just shows a damn airship.
Yeah. Oh! That is an airship in the game. So it wasn't 12. Shiva is an airship in the game.
Well, that explains that! I'm like, why are they just showing this big airship? I'm like, what? That explains why I couldn't actually find Shiva. Like,
the airships were named after the summons, and I thought that was cool as hell. Love that.
That is cool.
Love that about the game. Alright. Yeah, I know about damn time. Lord.
I'm just gonna do image of buff ass Shiva. I wonder what happens if I put that. I want to do that. Images.
You're gonna see some nasty stuff. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that to yourself.
You're right.
Delete that.
You're right. I'm not even gonna type that. You are completely right.
Alright, let's go. Let's go see. You'll see some nasty ass dude in blue paint.
Oh. That's gross.
There we go. This is the scene I was talking about. You can actually see the materia in the sword. Clear as day. Oh, that's so cool.
Is that what that was? No, I was looking at like, what is that green crap in the sword?
You
that was
are
materia.
hilarious.
You like, why is his damn sword got this green
funny.
crap? I was thinking this the whole time. Like, why has his sword got this green crap in it? It's the materia.
That's hilarious. The very first time that they showed the actual trailers for this game, I noticed that, but actually seeing it is something totally different. You know, seeing it live.
Yeah.
And I'm actually excited about that too because you can actually see it in Baird's weapon too. I don't know if you saw that or not, but you could see it in Baird's weapon too.
I did, but you know, let's think about this. It's a freaking gun arm, so you know, it's got to be powered up somewhere. I don't know what it was, but yeah. I was still trying. I was like, why the hell does Cloud Sword have that green thing? And oh my goodness, I'm so special.
So that means that each weapon is going to have the actual slots that they have.
Ultimate weapon's gonna be
game.
Ultimate weapon's gonna be shiny as hell.
Exactly. Oh, this is gonna be so gorgeous. And then with Tifa, her gloves are gonna have the slots on it.
She's got the Infinity Gauntlet. That's what she's got. She's got the Infinity Gauntlet.
That's gonna be so awesome watching them fight with the materia on. Oh my god.
It'd be interesting if they could have a way where like the enemies can target the materia, kind of knock it off. That'd be
That
an
would be
interesting
crazy.
strategy.
That would be cool as hell. All right. This is the end of the demo, and they're showing the parts where he's running through the city and fighting the soldiers. Oh, oh! He gets another piece of materia.
You mean when they're showing it in the
Yes.
thing? I think I saw that.
When he was running away from the soldiers, he had 2 pieces of materia in there instead of just 1.
Nice look. I don't think I did notice that, and that's because I already talking about it. I thought it was weird. So nice catch.
I try. Sephiroth.com. This dude. So good. One last thing. I love how they take you straight to the purchase screen like they know.
Well, they do that with all the demos. Like they did that with Resident Evil 2 as well. Like when I played that Resident Evil 2 demo, when they gave you like that hour, it was like they took you to the purchase screen right after. Like here, you need to buy this. I think all demos do that. I don't really download demos too often anymore, but I think all demos pretty much like here. Yeah, go buy this. Go buy it. Go get it.
Buy it
Yeah,
right
you just
now.
like it. Yeah, go
I
get
was
it.
actually honestly thinking about buying it twice. I think I might get the digital version. And
Just so you can play it early and not worry about going out. No, I'm not gonna do that.
listen, I think I might get the deluxe physical addiction.
Addiction,
It is an
yeah,
addiction.
it's an addiction.
The physical edition and not open it.
It would be a damn collector. That's a collector's item. That's for sure. You can sell that thing in a couple years.
Hell
What?
yeah. Hell yeah.
That's
for a
an
good
interesting thought. That's an interesting thought.
Might just do that. Okay. Time will tell. I got a month to make my mind up about that. All right. Well, did you have a good time?
Yeah, I had fun until my game stopped working, but yeah, I had fun still talking about it, discussing the Final Fantasy stuff.
All right, gamers. This has been another episode of the Experience Points Podcast, and I hope you enjoyed our discussion. And as always, don't forget to
Level up.